Hello and welcome to the Schooner Simulation. I'm your host Michael Wittman, and today's episode is sponsored by Raycon. Get 15% off today when you use code TPPN15 at checkout. Oklahoma heads out to AMES this week to continue the hunt for bowl eligibility. Today we'll be analyzing Oklahoma versus Iowa State in college football revamped using the updated rosters courtesy of the Operation Sports Forum. Be sure to check the description for links to all our resources. I've kept things simple this week with both OU and Iowa State in their standard away and home jerseys, respectively. Here's to hoping the only chill down your spine this weekend is due to the weather. The Schooner Weather Composite predicts a kickoff temperature of 48 degrees that will climb to 64 over the course of the game, an 8-mile-an-hour wind, and clear skies. The Sooner defense takes the field first, and the post-bye week struggle is real. Short plays are covered efficiently, and Xavier Hutchinson doesn't compare to any of the running backs we've played in previous weeks, but Hunter Decker switches to long ball mode and constantly seems to find someone downfield that burned their man. I can't tell from the footage whether these were blown assignments or a problem with the scheme, but casual 17-yard passes really highlight holes in our defense. Lucky for us, Iowa State mostly relied on these passes when they were in third and long territory, so they weren't constantly barreling down the field. The linemen did their part to make escaping the backfield difficult, but without effective tackling and general disorganization, the Cyclones felt like they had full control over the ball. The fourth quarter sees a bit of a surge on energy, including a failed fourth down conversion, but the offense really has their work cut out for them. OU's offense is able to move the ball, but seems to have an outright aversion to moving the chains. Many of our yards seem to come from luck on plays and the ability to free-flow the offense rather than doing exactly what it was designed for, and this rarely happens. Gray and Barnes both were squarely contained and couldn't get many breakouts, while Dylan Gabriel's ball security was horrid this game. Having one pick six in a game is bad enough, having multiple picks and a fumble get run back is embarrassing. Gabriel also kept flip-flopping between having enough time in the pocket to make a bad decision and having no time to think and relying on instincts to make a play happen. I don't think there was too much help from the wideouts either, with so many incompletions coming from balls being batted down or thrown away to prevent a sack. Tack on boneheaded penalties after the half, and this game is not our finest work. The same as the defense, the offense finds some last-minute energy and plays out of their mind football to come up with just enough points to give us hope, but not enough to get the job done. Zach Schmidt put in some work this week to up the score, but the Cyclones beat the Sooners 42-37. I have choice words about this game. Both sides are equally to blame for the scoreline being so bleak. You take away the defensive touchdowns for the Cyclones, and it still would have been close. At least the offense didn't feel like they gave up before the first half was over, but I don't blame the defense for it when the offense kept making more work for them. I don't follow Iowa State as closely as the other Big 12 teams, so I can't be certain in my judgment here, but looking at the results from their previous matches, the sim kinda checks out. Iowa State isn't the kind of team we can get away with our normal amount of mistakes on either side and walk out with no issue. There will be punishment for it. We also simply can't sit back and wait for them to implode either. If we played the whole game like we did the end of the fourth quarter, we wouldn't have to worry. The best takeaway I have from this is we either learn to play good football and can compete this weekend, or we get trounced. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like, and check out the simulations for all the other games from this season in the playlist linked on screen.